Before we start, I want to say that I left you guys a lot of information here, and you can read all about that if you download this map, and of course it's available for download. It's been a while already, and before anything as well, I want to thank Celulas for helping me out with the design. He helped me with the last part that makes this light always on, and also Snorlax, because he helped me putting up this map. And I'm going to show you just a little secret here. You can turn off the door if you want, because this is the showcase area. But we also have a hidden command block behind here, and if you click it, you can go to this area where we are going to have the tutorial. So if you need to rebuild anything or test, you can just come here and check it out for yourself and make sure that you've built everything the way you really want it. So that's enough talking, and let's go and start with that tutorial. Alright guys, we are ready to start. This could be a long tutorial, but I'm not going to rush into it. And well, we are going to do most of it together, but some parts I will just skip when they are like the same. Like this side is the same as this one, so I will try to let you guys build some parts alone. So start by making this 5x5 frame inside, so 5 blocks here and on all the other sides. And below those 3 blocks we will have 3 pistons facing up like so. And to control those pistons we will have torches like so, 3 torches. And we can also power them using a lever like so. Alright, so what we need now is to get this signal out. So use a repeater here, solid block, and torch here. Oops. Now redstone dust, solid block, and here we are going to build a torch tower with 5 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, and 5. So on 5 you just turn it like so, and we can also break this block because we need it to be solid and place 5 blocks like so. Now make a redstone wire go all the way around and place a repeater on 2 ticks facing outwards. So here is the reference where you can start placing your double piston extenders from the bottom. So 1, 2, and 3 double piston extenders. I'm going to use this as the door block so you will be able to see better, and solid blocks only when necessary. Alright, so to power this to power this one on the bottom we will need a circuit like so. So torch here, repeater on 2 ticks here, and another repeater here, and on the second block place a torch. We also will need a torch on the third block, so 1, 2, 3, a torch here, a solid block here, redstone dust, and we can also place our single piston extenders here, starting from the side of the first double piston extender. It's called count 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this should look like so, and we should already have the extension from the left side. And to do the retraction we will need a couple of extra circuits. So starting from this torch down here, if my computer unfreezes please. Alright, place a repeater on 4 ticks, and a monostable goes here, so sticky piston facing up, repeater on 1 tick, and a solid block with redstone dust on top. Also from here another repeater on 4 ticks and solid block, and here we will need another double piston extender because this will hold the redstone block. It's responsible for powering the lamps in the middle. So if you want the lamp, just add a double piston extender here, and if you don't want it, you'll just need to remove this and this. Alright, So let's do it. This is not powered, so we need to extend this and update it like so. It will do it automatically in the future, but those I cannot connect, so cut the wire with a solid block, and the retraction should go like so. From this block, take 4 ticks and solid block here. It will retract this one and this one. And as for those two, those on the top, we will just use this monostable here, and they should be all synchronized. So this is perfect. And you can cover this wall. It's also working. So time to start working on the bottle circuit. So we will have a double piston extender here. Oops. Like so, here in the middle. And to power this, we will use a redstone torch here, and we can have a signal going up like so to those solid blocks, and done. So let's just extend it so we can check it out. So we have the closing and the closing. So the opening will require you to place a redstone torch here on the side, solid block here, and repeater on 2 ticks in this position, so you can see better. And the last retraction will be accomplished by this redstone wire here, redstone torch, and a dropper with a hopper on top, comparator, and inside place a fern. Make sure it's a fern. So retraction works here and on the side. So yeah, this is the whole bottom and top part and sides of the door, and this side is just a replica of this one. So let me build it and I will be quickly back with you. Alright, so the left and right side are ready and they are perfectly synchronized. Yeah, and of course that this extender is optional. You don't need to have it on both sides, only if you want to have this effect with 3 lamps showing on each side. So if you want, you can just remove this thing and it will not cause any kind of imbalance. Maybe if your mind is a little bit OCD, it will cause an imbalance in your mind, but other than that, there's no problem. And you can close the floor already. And guys, I think we are ready to work on the top part. So let's start by making the piston layout. So from here in the middle, just place 2 blocks, and here we will have 3 blocks for the triple extender. So this is going to be our reference, 1, 2, and 3, and a double extender here. You can break this one, and the single extenders are going to be all here. I will just place them for a reference. We are not going to wire them properly now. Okay, so this should look like so. This is your reference, the ceiling. So to wire those things, I like to start it from this block. So place two solid blocks here with a repeater on 3 ticks here, and we will take let me do it the easy way. So as a reference, I always like to place 2 repeaters here, and this from this repeater we have like 2 exceptions that I like to remember. From this diagonal we have a slab, and on this diagonal it goes down like so. So place redstone wire on top of everything, and 3 more blocks here with redstone wire on top of them. And from this torch we can take a redstone signal to them. Make sure not to make the signal go like so, because we need this slab to control the signal, not to lock the system. And another solid block here with a repeater on 3 ticks, and a solid block here. So that's it for this side, for now at least. And we can now work on this side, so place solid blocks here, and a redstone wire here. This will bud this piston and power this piston when needed, and a repeater on 4 ticks go here, and we wire it from this torch as well. So just place redstone dust directly going there, and here we will have a repeater on 3 ticks, another solid block, comparator, dropper, hopper, and yeah, let me just build everything and then I will show you how the triple extender is going to work. So another comparator here. So this comparator needs a signal to go 2 blocks away, so make sure to use something stronger here, like a shovel for example, and or a sword, and a repeater on 4 ticks, solid block, sticky piston, and this block of redstone and redstone dust here. And if I'm not forgetting anything, this should be almost everything. So I will just take that lever and place it up there so we can see it better, and I will be right back. Okay, so there we have it, our wire. So we now have the complete closing of the circuit, and if we now flick this lever, we can see that this piston will update this one because it's budded, and it will do one retraction, and because this is delayed it will do another retraction, but this one will not work. And now if we power this with the torch there, you will see that it does almost everything very quickly. So let me just be clear. This is where the start should be. It points towards this dropper hopper combo. Alright, so the way it works is actually very interesting, so we can have a look at that. Let me first break this and this so it extends, and when the triple extender is in this state, what I need to do is to have this repeater here, so it will get a pulse here, but this solid block will also pulse here, so this and this will retract at the same time. So let's see how that works. Yeah, so at this stage we need to power only this one and not this one. So what I do here is actually something very nice. When this redstone block extends and goes here, it will not only power this block but also bend the wire, so it will not power this piston but only this one in the middle, and it's really cool. And when it retracts, we have the retraction we needed. So we only need now to send one pulse and do the last retraction for those other pistons. And to do that, place a torch here on top of this block, repeater on 3 ticks, redstone dust here, and now another dropper, another hopper, and a comparator here, and break this solid block here on 3 ticks, and this one should have a fern inside, make sure of that. And now let's go and test it. So there we go, it works. And this double piston extender is not working because it doesn't have a signal going into it for the last retraction. So let's do it. Just place a solid block here with a comparator on top, and from this solid block place a I always mix up those names, hopper dropper combo. Alright, and make sure to place our fern inside, and we can replace those blocks I broke here. Oops. Alright, so let's check the closing and the opening. Alright guys, so we can now cover up some holes here, like here and here, and we can see our door closed. Oops, I always forget about it. If you want, we can already place the lamp here, and the opening should look like so. So if you want just half a door, you can. Our project is done, but if you want to build the entire door, I have some other stuff to show you, and also it doesn't have the always on feature. I will add it in the end. So let's start with the other side, and I will use this block on the door block as a door block, just so you can see it better. Alright, so what we need to do here is to have 1, 2, and 1, 2. So this door is 5 wide in total, and from here we can power it like so. Maybe we will have to bend this wire later. I will have, as if I remember well, we will need to do something like so instead. So just extend this wire on this side and it should be fine. So 5 blocks once again, and you will see later why I am replicating some parts of the door that whoops that should be not necessary, but you will see that it actually is. So from this point we can just copy this side, and let me show you how this is going to work. 3 double piston extenders, and this is going to be the blocks for the door. So on the third block, don't forget to place a torch with solid block, and as you can see, this is budding, this one. So synchronization is very important on both sides of the door, and this is why I should try to do it in the same way as I did mine. 4 here, and okay, so let's try to fix that, and we can wire the top of those double extenders like so. Whoops, not very smart. Oh, again. Okay, and yeah, you can just mirror it. Okay, that should suffice for now. And will it fix itself? I don't think so. Let's try to power it from the other side. And yeah, so this side is extending correctly and retracting, as you can see. It works perfectly. So for the bottom, you just extend this base here. Those blocks are not needed, of course, I just use them as support. So double extender here, and it's going to be powered by this torch in the middle. And also here, just place another hopper, dropper, hopper, you know the deal, with the fern inside. And let me see if I am not forgetting something. Torch here, solid block here, and repeater on 2 ticks, just like the other side. And let's test it. Extension is okay, and retraction as well. So we can already close the floor here. Yeah, so this side and the bottom is working, and I can now work on this other side. So for this side, it will be a little bit different. Once again, place 4 blocks here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And from this torch, we can wire it. Whoops. We can wire it like so. Those wires go diagonal from each other, remember that. And this is the way the base goes here, and it's a bit different from the side, as you can see. So all you have to do is to replicate this side once again. So let me do that off camera. Alright guys, so the left side from my point of view is duplicated, and it's working. It should be working like so if you're following this tutorial. Okay, and we are ready to do a small fix here. Now that we have both sides, we can do that. What I need to do is this. You will see that this piston is a little bit faster than the normal. Yeah, it closes at the same time, but it's too quick when opening. So to fix that, just raise this wire one block up, remove this block, remove this redstone wire, place a solid block on its place, and a repeater facing it on 3 ticks. Okay, so let's see it now. Closes synchronize it, and opens synchronize it. My computer froze at the exact minute, so let's check it out again. Yeah, so that's it. Okay, time to make the bottom part, but before that, let me just go and do this, because I am sure that I'm going to forget it. I almost did it now. So we need to power those 3 pistons now, and if my computer unfreezes once again, I can do that for you guys. So to power those things is actually very easy. Just take a signal from here, and whoops, actually the signal is from up here, and oops, and one repeater goes here, and from this side we can just power it like so. So let's see it. Oops. Oops. Alright, so it's working. And let's go to the top part. It's not very hard. So start by placing 2 pistons facing down, like so. And we will replicate this side here. So solid, 2 repeaters on 2 ticks each, and redstone wire here, and more redstone wire here. I think that it should be enough. And here we also need wire. I'm not sure if everything is here, and it's not. We still need to copy this. So from this block here, place a dropper and a hopper, and it ends in a comparator here. Whoops, facing the piston. And inside the dropper you place your last fern. Remember that I started with 5 ferns. And let's test it. And actually this should be a block of this color. So double extender is extending and retracting. Alright, so let's do the last row of pistons here. And it should be at this height. It's really strange, but just place 5 pistons there. And on this side, since we don't have this in the way, we can extend this wire one more and update it, so it will do the entire closing for us. Yeah, we also need to take care of something, a minor thing here. We want to grab a hook or a lever or something. I use a hook because it cannot be interacted with, and place it here so this wire will bend. If you don't do that, a signal will pulse this piston here, just like so. Let me show you. Yeah, so let me show you how it works with the hook here. So it's perfectly synchronized now. And the final feature to add to this door is to make it on when it's opened. So if you want to add it, you can keep following the tutorial. Otherwise, you have a 5x5 volt door with a lamp in the middle. Actually, with up to 3 lamps, 5 if you count the both sides, right? All right. So let's try to make this thing turn on. And the first thing that we need to do is just change a couple of things here. We need to get rid of this torch. So place a solid block here between those two, and redstone wire here. So we can now get rid of this and this. And now we can grab a normal piston. It doesn't need to be a regular piston, but it's just helpful. And place it here. And now you use glass. Let me use blue glass just so it has a different color, and go all the way up here. Sorry guys. And the trick we are going to use here is to send power here with a comparator. So we will need this piston arm here. And I totally forgot to place a cauldron on my hotbar, so let me do that now. So cauldron goes here, and water inside, and solid block here, and redstone wire here. So it will power this lamp now. And we will need another regular piston at this height. Yeah, so this is the height you should place it. And from this solid block here on top of this hopper, hold shift, place a repeater on 4 ticks, solid block here, another block here, and another repeater on on 1 tick. It's possible to make it work with a redstone wire here, but I've seen it fails. It fails sometimes, so just use another repeater here. It's safer. Alright, so that should be it. I don't think I'm missing anything. Let's try it. So it closes. And it doesn't open. So let me see what I got wrong here, and I will be right back. Yeah guys, I miscounted the number of blocks here, so it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 glass blocks. Notice they don't actually need to be glass blocks, but what happens here is that when we close the door, this piston will send a signal quickly up there, and it won't need to wait for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 torches to start, and it will immediately unpower this piston here. Whoops. Because it moves the solid block from the redstone dust, and it will unpower the lamp before the door starts working. And what happens later is that when one of the last movements is complete, we'll wait 4 ticks here, plus 1, 2, 3 and 4 here, and then we power it once again. So it's the mechanism that was added on this door by Cellulance. So thank you once again, man. You are the best. So yeah, this is really awesome. As I told you guys, this tutorial is very interesting and full of nice tricks if you want to learn a bit more about redstone. And that's it, guys. A 5x5 vault door with both sides, with a lot of lamps. Let me put more lamps here. That will never turn off and make your door look ugly. So it can look like more like so, without the transparent blocks. We can. Whoops! I just spammed the lever, but it's not much of a problem. Vault doors usually are capable of fixing themselves. Okay. Yeah, it worked, guys. It's perfect. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching this tutorial. It was a bit long and my voice is not the best, but that's what I can do for recording for a long time like so. Cannot put too much energy for now. And well, sorry for taking that long, but I really had a lot of technical issues with recording this video. And well, make sure to rate this video and post your comments. And if you want the map download, it's in the video description once again. So once again, guys, thank you very much for watching and see you next time. Na razie.